I've been away from my studio for 8 months, but not from my art practice. If you think you don't have enough time or space to paint, I want to show you what's been possible for me. The practice is very simple. I just fill sketchbook pages, one per day. So let's start here. I will spend on each page not more than 20 minutes, but generally more like 3 to 5 minutes. And I will grab whatever I have at hand. And I have a wet palette, which is all the time ready on my table. And you can see my setup in a previous video, which is a bedroom studio tour, I think. I will link it down under this video. I like that it's reflecting my mood and it's showing how much time I had this day. So sometimes it's more elaborated, sometimes it's more raw, sometimes it's very energetic or even angry, sometimes it's quiet and soft, and sometimes it's really just 2 marks or just a color. I love this page. I love the marks here, the mark making, which was done with wax crayon. For example, not so much the colors, but this is something I like about this page. And I'm trying to have in each page at least one thing which I like. So it can be a color combination, an effect. Here there is transparent glaze, which is quite interesting in my opinion. And here I like the colors, that's all. But I try to have one takeaway per page. And this one was an improvisation with bananas, and it turned into a painting, which I made after this. And each page is individual, or sometimes you can see a continuity between 2 or 3 pages because I have the same colors on my palette, or I am following a theme or some shapes or marks, dots or stripes or whatever, something, some idea. And I try to not think too much about what I'm going to do or an idea I want to express. It's really just to fill the page, feel good, empty my mind, and create something. And sometimes I really love the result, sometimes I don't like it at all, but there is always a takeaway from each page. So this one was from beginning of July until beginning of November, and this one starts 1st of November. This was about just beautiful colors for tonight. And sometimes it's more about sketching. Sometimes it's a pure mess, sometimes it's not working at all, and there was something stick here which I removed and the colors are awful. I like just the feeling of spreading the painting on the page. There is something I love about this page. I don't know exactly what it is, but I like it. Maybe the luminosity. I like the colors here. And I can see some patterns coming. The way I work, that for example, I work very often with vertical marks, so I'm trying to go against sometimes because I know it's a little bit systematic, so I'm trying to push myself to do different orientation of marks. Here I did the collage, which I think is very energetic. I like this page very much. Enjoying this video? Hit subscribe and stay tuned for more. New materials, self-portrait, it's 10 years old me, I think. These are characters from a carpet, and I didn't exaggerate them. They really look like this on the carpet. They are really funny and I want to draw them again. I love this page as well. So it's like this, sometimes there is some series of pages which works well, and sometimes it's very bad days. Love this one, love this page. This is collage, and the paint interacted with the holes, and I love it. It's sometimes a problem because I'm trying to make a nice page and I shouldn't. And if the page doesn't look good, I am a bit disappointed. And sometimes I overwork it and I ruin what is on the page. And at this time, I was spreading over the 2 pages. And I think that then I came back to just filling the left page and keeping the right page for small notes and color palette, because I like to have the palette so that I can reuse it later. Sometimes I write the colors which I use. I like this one very much, these colors. It's very juicy, very botanical, and I think I will use it for something else. I remember loving this page, and now I see it and I don't exactly know why. I think this is a low period where I was tired, and then I started to introduce fluo colors and go a little bit wild, and this is funny. It looks a little bit like some bacteria or something, but there is something nice about it. I love this one, and here I tried soft pastel, fluo on dark, which is making some nice marks. I like this very much. Oh, I am saying that I'm not into purple, but purple keeps coming back, and this is very vibrant, and I like very much this page. If there are 1 or 2 which are really coming out from the whole as better pages, it's very big satisfaction. Sometimes I will use collage, like here. This also, the horse, was something I had on my desk for a while, and I decided to stick it here. Really, there are no rules, anything goes, but I can see that it's some way a bit repetitive because I am who I am and I paint the way I paint, so there are things and patterns which are coming back. This was working in darker color and it's a mess, but I like the palette also. Sometimes I do double page. And this is from today. I love how it's overlapping here. Don't know if you can see, but this was scraped and then I paint again over it and it's creating some kind of shadow, which I like very much. Then I tried just these new colors, this new paint. I like this very much, what I would call dirty whites, and how they layered on the darker colors here. And then I painted this page, which is the last page for this sketchbook. And I know that in a previous sketchbook I was wondering if I want to do painting with lighter values. So it's funny that it's coming in both of them, expressed in a different way, but the same idea. So these pages are gold for me because they are a proof that I can stay consistent even if I am tired, angry or busy. I learned by doing them and I learned by revisiting them later. So now I'm going to stick the sticky notes on the pages which I think are interesting, which can be inspiring for painting something else. And I encourage you to do the same. You don't need time, space or perfection. Try one small page, try one color, one mark, one shape. Even if you skip one day, it doesn't matter, but if you do it again and again, for sure you will get better at doing the pages. It can be sketches and you will draw better. It can be color mixing and you will make better colors. If you practice every day, it can only improve. Even if there are some days which will be low and some days which will be high, keep doing it and you will see that something will come out of it. Let me know if it's something you already do or if it's inspired you to start a daily practice. And I will see you next time with the start of a series of videos following the process of creating a collection of paintings.